Boy, has this been a hard video to make. Not necessarily because of the topic, but this is the third time that I've started doing it. First time I misspoke a little bit and stopped after a few seconds. The other time I got all the way through it, or a big part of the way through it, and suddenly lost the connection and I had to delete it. Uh, Anyways, Dr. Ron, glad to see you finally, and hopefully we're going to make it through this. I guess I should have made this one the topic being one of perseverance or persistence, but actually it's about using the brain and about knowledge. Let me try and do it fairly quickly, a few basic points before I get knocked off of the video again, if that's likely to happen. So, for those of you who are seeing it for the second time, hopefully this one's gonna last. The main point is that learning is really, as I don't need to tell you, a critical part of the maturing process and the process of maintaining the brain throughout the lifespan. It's right up there with as one of the what I call the non-negotiable four in terms of personal development that includes healthy eating, owning your body, which includes sleep, meditation, exercise, as being probably one of the really important things, um, and social connectedness. Keeping the brain active, however, means that you are always learning new things. That's actually why you go to school. It's actually why in most colleges you have to get some grounding of general education courses in addition to what you learn in your major. It's one of the reasons that companies pay employees to go to trainings or provide trainings for them in order to increase the amount of new knowledge. Uh, Again, you can only learn what you don't already know. So if you're reading the same kinds of books, if you are only learning things in conjunction with your field of work, if you watch the same kind of politically oriented TV program, probably not going to learn a whole lot of new things. It's very important to keep the brain active, to build up the protection against cognitive decline later in life. And the two of the things that have been found to be most important in avoiding cognitive decline is exercise and learning novel new things. So that if you expand your knowledge, if you've been working in a science oriented field, if you expand your knowledge of the humanities and languages and so on, if you always feared science, begin to take it on at a beginner's level, and you may not fear it as much. Um, it's part of being well-rounded, but also very, very important in terms of the development of the brain and keeping the brain healthy. So it's very important to not allow our thinking to get into a rut. It's real easy to do, particularly if we're working long hours in our field. Depends upon a great deal of knowledge about it. But let's be in charge of our brains as we are in charge of our bodies. Let's own that brain by making sure that it's fed lots of different information. Uh, just like in so many other areas, if you don't use it, you lose it. And again, it's so much healthier, more fun, and just uh, uh, really oriented toward growth if we think in terms of always being alert to learning new materials. So, what are you going to set out and learn today or next week or in the near future? What are you curious about? What are some of the things that you've perhaps neglected in your own learning process? And then build in specific times to do it, whether you're taking a class or whether you're structuring in your own time. But always be alert to learning new things, the stuff that you don't already know, which helps to improve your brain and helps to improve your enjoyment of life. Looking forward to talking to you on the next subject, and it looks like we got through this video all the way through, so looking forward to your responses, any thoughts you have on the matter, and I'll see you next time. It's Dr. Ron Kaiser from the Mental Health Gym and the Rejuvenating University, and I hope that you will be joining the gym if you haven't done so already, and be alert to our new coaching programs and other educational programs that can help you keep the brain active and learning new things. Take care now.